Hi Virgo Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Kara 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Virgo. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of mind, body, and spirit, and then clarifying those 3 cards. I have already pre-shuffled both of the decks, but I will shuffle both just a few times before I begin with each. And yeah, let's go ahead and begin. This is the clarifying deck here. Virgo Moons. Okay, I'm gonna leave that right here. And I'm not taking reversals. Let's go ahead and see what we have for your mind card. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. This is a beautiful card. This is your energy here. And I'm just seeing you moving forward in faith, moving forward and trusting. There possibly being some illumination of some sort that has taken place here. And with the sun energy, I'm getting that. Rebirth energy as well. But this could just speak to your mindset. I got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. And just it being about being practical. This is the most responsible night out of all 4 nights in the deck here. And then along with the earth energy that we have here, there's also Capricorn and Taurus. The night energy is one that represents defending whatever element it represents. So just being strong about your pentacle. And I'm noticing the energy of also looking forward, moving forward. I'm just getting, again, moving forward, having faith, being protected with the armor. And being happy too, just being in a state of gratitude for another beautiful day. It may be sunny where you are. Very grounded energy. Outdoor energy is also what I'm getting. So this just being a connection to your abundance and what makes you feel good. But I'm definitely getting there being some movement forward in this particular mode. Continuing to stay the course, to be responsible, to be practical, to be mindful, to be wealthy. And know also, too, that what you put out there, just trusting this, what you put out there is what you get back. So I do believe for most of you, you know the goodness that you put out into the universe and it just coming back full circle and being prepared and ready for it. Okay, spread that out over there, sorry. Okay, and then let's see what we have for your body card. We have the 5 of Cups. I don't feel that this is you. And this may be, it's so funny the way these cards come out sometimes, even though these are separate situations. They're not separate, but they are. So with this being the mind card, it's looking right at this energy here. And I don't feel that this is any kind of block. I just feel that this is the atmosphere of what's taking place because you're in this state, because you're untouchable, because you are fierce and not allowing. This is that part of, it's a part of that rebirth energy that I'm picking up there. Just not allowing any bullshit to intercept with what it is that you have going on. You're very steady. And so I do feel that this energy here with this Two of Cups and not paying attention to that may be connected to that, and this having to do with emotion, with the water energy, and it just being a little bit more fluid than you're liking because of your earth energy, even though you have the polarity energy of Pisces. I just get that this is a very balanced energy. And then with this being in the body and this, I feel this is a surrounding energy. I almost feel like this is you over here. And you being a part of someone's past because you were, I feel, designed to be a part of this Two of Cups. A choice was not made where someone decided to choose these Three Cups rather than the glorious energy of what was actually here. Possibly not even believing that they could have this and that just being their problem altogether. They may have caused you some issue with what it is that they have going on within themselves and you being connected to that energy at one point. Because I do see you moving forward here and being away from this, and this also being represented of you being a part of the past. And someone just being in regret here. Way too focused on the spilled cups rather than the Two of Cups that they actually do have. The spilled cups that were chosen, this third-party situation is coming through. And it doesn't have to be another individual. I am getting that in some instance it may have been. I feel it could have been like the whole spectrum of all that the Three of Cups on a low vibration could represent. So taking part in third-party situations, there being lying, deception, cheating, excessive partying, overindulging, possibly alcoholism, hurting other individuals. Each of these cups could represent, you know, a particular person. I'm seeing that red being significant, where it could be quite nasty, and you coming upon this discovery with that illumination, and then just being in this state here and allowing the universe to support you and guide you and make sure that, you know, you continue to move forward, trusting, having faith, but knowing that you're also safe and protected. 5 energy is also connected to the Hierophant. It's also connected to sexual attraction. The Hierophant being about contracts. With the deception energy that came through, I feel that this is about someone who may have been disloyal. Also just seeing, you know, that focus here turned away from a Two of Cups. That's speaking to not being interested in commitment or loyalty of any kind. Or seeing, you know, what it is that they had in front of them and taking it for granted, possibly assuming that this was always going to be available to them. It could even be like I'm getting the universe creating some kind of water separation, emotional separation, where it's now, you see the dry land here that's without water. And this is not water here that's coming out of these cups here. So that being a part of the discovery for this individual here too. And whatever that red energy is connected to, could be, you know, Scorpio energy, Aries energy. But there being some kind of safety here for you. Or it just being about, you know, someone not willing to do the work that it took to cross this water to get to you. To reach that actual energy of this Two of Cups. Because reaching this energy up here and then being able to look forward in the way that you are would be seeing this Two Cups is also what I'm getting. This is water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. 5s are also very transforming energy here too. So because the steps are being taken here with what it is that you have as a part of a strong mind. And I'm also getting just very strongly moving on and moving forward and away from what does not serve. We have as a result an energy here of consequences. for someone. They may even be connected to that dark energy that has been associated with your finances for quite some time in your readings. And that possibly being connected to that red energy. I'm just not getting a good vibe from that at all. And you having no pity or no sympathy is what I'm getting for this energy here. Possibly a little bit of compassion and empathy, but I just feel that the extent of what was coming from this energy was completely way over boundary. Someone possibly feeling that they could get away with something continuously, and you just being in that knowing with your polarity energy of Pisces, having that wholeness that, there's a higher power that sees everything. And the universe does move accordingly to the energy of what we put out there, because we're all connected and it's fluid. And it's happening for this energy here. So again, you just seeing the consequences of what's taking place, because you have decided to stay strong in this mindset to do what's best for you. And also even bring in, and I did mention this, but I'm getting this again, bringing in what it is that you rightfully deserve, where I feel you have this knowing that you're in deserving energy of this Pentacle and the Ace of Pentacle possibly here with the new abundant start, just because of what you've experienced and who it is that you are. Let's see what your spirit card is. All right. So with this 5 and this 5 here, we do have the energy of 10. That being the energy of endings and breaking down to an overall 1, coming into new beginnings. This is more of your energy here with the Pentacle energy. It's considered to be an energy about being left out in the cold. Again, I'm not getting this as I feel that this is why the armor is here, is because the energy that you have decided to leave behind has been constant as far as disrespecting your boundaries. You're setting boundary. I'm also seeing this energy here of like a sword of some sort being placed as like a sword of truth that's also being a part of this reflection energy that's a part of the sun. Reflecting truth, and someone seeing how it is that they're being. I feel that also too, with you protecting your mind and the crown chakra area, I feel that that's also a part of the knowing of that important piece of your overall component and how that truly affects one. So being strong in this first, where you may have been strong, more strong, how do I want to say this? Not more strong, but utilizing more of the heart space in the past, where now it's more of having greater strength connected to your mindset, so that you really are truly moving on for yourself. Because this energy here, and it could be 2 different people, take what resonates, or different energies, but I'm just getting them being very disrespectful. So again, with the Pentacle energy, we have your energy, and then also Capricorn and Taurus. I do see this, I was picking this up right away too, as you just being a natural healer. You may be single. And this could be also too about a new contract that's coming through for you, connected to your spirituality and how it is that you help others. It could be that, you helped this individual here. It's starting to go somewhere with this red energy that I'm not interested in going. And it's taking me back to the armor here. So it's like stop action. You learning how to protect yourself in a mental space, because this energy, again, I'm just being very disrespectful. Where you may have assisted and supported this person. They took it for granted and are in remembrance of this. And you may even be, by you being strong in this stance here, that reflection just automatically coming through if anyone is trying to infiltrate your auric space or your boundaries. And I do see possibly this being two different people here. One being more watery, one being more of a fire energy, seeing that wand being held. Someone even possibly here pretending that they're in ailment or that they need help. And they may actually need it now, but it's almost like the boy who cried wolf, where they pretended way too many times and took advantage of what it is that you had to offer to the point where now you no longer are falling for the bullshit. And now when these energies may actually need you or your assistance or support that they were getting without really, appreciating it or valuing it, they're missing it. And that's what these energies also represent, is missing someone. But there's an ending. 2 contracts here too, 2 different contracts. And this possibly also too, with this coming out in the body and the spirit, just being about that little bit of compassion. And I say little bit very distinctly because I feel that's definitely where you're at. It's completely just a little bit. You've given enough. And now it's time for you to receive. That may be the title. With this pentacle here and this 5 energy, that creates your energy of 6. And the 6 of pentacles, and that representing you being that humanitarian. And I hear siren, so I take that as confirmation, where with that 6 of pentacle of a situation where it's related to these energies here, it may have been more related to breadcrumbing, you learning the lesson from this, taking a pentacle and what it is that you gain from that situation or those experiences, and it being right here and that being a part of that knowing, and then willing to put this in as a part of another 5 of Pentacles, with you being a spiritual leader or a healer, a natural healer, medicine woman or man, and then placing that pentacle and that abundance going towards that overall 6 of Pentacle energy of you, again, being in a new cycle as this humanitarian who's in a position to be able to give back to others, to help and support others, coming out of your own situation here. So things just coming around full circle. And then the 5s are also strong Leo energy, so that may be significant as well. We do have 5 and 5 that may be significant for you too. You may be seeing a lot of 5s. And that also just speaking to the impact of the transformation that's taking place. Due to you making the changes, the necessary steps that you need in order to move forward. And because you have great faith in moving forward successfully in what it is that you're doing, realizing and recognizing what does not serve, you're being fully supported. And it also being shown and seen and reflected, who it is that you were dealing with and what it is that you were dealing with. Where you cared and nurtured for individuals that completely took this for granted. I'm also seeing 4 Pentacles here, even though this is a 5 overall. I do see 4 Pentacles here, where it may be a part of a design here for you to come into connection with certain emperors in your life. Whether you're male or female. And it's being about that emperor from within you and that wholeness and that balance from within. Learning to embrace the feminine energy, having dealt with a good amount of masculine energy connected to these lower vibration energies that I was getting. But it just being in your spirit to, be of support and assistance. You have a big heart, a kind heart, to help others, to be there. You being seen as this, but also it being seen, that you may have been taken for granted. And now there's energies that actually are missing what it is that they took advantage of. Let's see what's on the bottom. That wanted to be seen. 10 of Swords here. And I just feel that this is the energy of those that you're really taking a stand for yourself and no longer enabling. But with this Page of Cup, I was getting an apology. I do see this also too as this being the young energy from within you as that Pisces energy. And just being a very lighthearted spirit who's very happy-go-lucky. And then speaking to the overall balance and wholeness from within that I was getting here for you. Doing the work of that medicine man or woman energy. But being young at heart, being able to be in this energy, but then also knowing when it's time to take care of business. And just being completely strong in that mindset. This is water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and a Fucus. And then with that Ten of Swords, that being the significant ending that you have brought about. Speaking to that 10 from here. Where you, I feel, have experienced that Ten of Swords. Even with Pisces. Pisces had that, like, crazy at the beginning. When I first began doing these readings, it was just coming out like gangbusters, that Ten of Swords. So really going through it in order to get to it. And now you're at that point and no longer, you know, turning around to focus on any of that. There's completely new that's coming here for you. Pisces did have a reading similar to this, and I believe it was titled All New. Don't quote me on that. I know it was pertaining to the energy of everything being new. You may have a pet fish as well, just seeing that fish there. But I do feel that this is about the connection between you and your polarity energy of Pisces. And this just being strong representation of where it is that you're at currently. Let's go ahead and get to your clarifiers. We'll clarify the Knight of Pentacles. I do feel too, I want to say that this Page of Cup energy, you may have felt that this was outside of you. But I feel that there's more recognition of what's from within you. And you just really not allowing anything energetically or passive aggressively to come into your space. Really not accepting any of that. And that really being a part of that finalization of those 10s. As I say that too, we have the 10 energy here and then that 10 of Sword energy, where that's giving me the energy of judgment and the Judgment card. And there being awakenings to the truth of, you know, certain behaviors that have just been completely off the mark. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. All right. All blown up as that Pisces energy. I feel it's just about this Page of Cup energy and what's truly from within you, but also being an adult. Queen of Chalices is what we have here. This is that little bit of compassion. And as I say little bit, I'm just noticing the Queen saying goodbye to the past. Putting an end to what does not serve. Knowing their worth, their value. The strength of the mind being very strong. And not so much focus, you know, embracing that water from within, knowing where that comes from, but also knowing how to maintain that with that strong energy coming from your Virgo energy. I do feel too with, you know, you being Virgo moon and the moon being the ruler of Cancer, this also being connected to this here too as well. And also the Empress energy that I was picking up connected to the counterpart energy of the Emperor and that Four of Pentacles, with the Four of Pentacles being the minor arcana, Emperor in the deck. So this is beautiful. Just like you, because that's what this Queen of Chalices represents. A very beautiful, loving energy. A lot of the beauty that comes from this Queen of Chalices is due to their heart and that big, huge, kind heart. And it also being on the outer as well. You just being highly attractive. And that 5 energy of sexual attraction, just being very magnetic, very attractive. Super gorgeous is what I'm hearing. And then the white energy that being connected to your moon energy, I do see a piano and keys. So you may be a lover of music. Whether you play an instrument, sing, listen to music, you're a lover of music. And then the medicine woman energy or man energy I'm getting here. But the flowers I'm seeing, I was seeing that here too in that Page of Cups. This is so pretty. But yeah, saying cheers to the past and saying goodbye gracefully. This being graceful energy. But still being in that strong mindset here as that Knight of Pentacles. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's see what we have to clarify the Five of Cups. You knowing this about yourself here too. I just want to mention that as well. That being even more beautiful. All right, let's clarify the Five of Cups. Okay, we got a good little stack here. Boy, on the top here we have the Two of Swords. I'm automatically getting that as being about indecision, and it just going back to that Two of Cups and not making a choice to come together in a very strong, loving connection and partnership, and choosing to partake in those third-party situations to make you feel, or try to make you feel like you were an option when you're definitely not. And this being about, you know, some kind of repair that you had to come through for yourself here. Loving yourself is also what I'm getting with that Five of Pentacles. And then not being about all necessarily being, you know, someone else being left out in the cold. This could be about, you know, you being that self-healer for yourself. That being strong Chiron energy is also what I'm getting. And the Chiron card is the Nine of Wands. So that 9 energy could be significant. I am getting that as being the reversal 6 energy for you, connected to your 6th house energy. But yeah, we have sword energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And with it falling on this Five of Cups where that distinct Two of Cups was being ignored, I'm just getting it being completely connected to that. Someone really believing that they could make you an option and then just finding out that they were completely wrong. Because you're not. What's underneath here? We have the Knight of Wands. This is in and out. Fuckboy behavior. Very simple there. I'm not going to speak any more on this. I will say this could also be about, you know, overreacting, reacting in a certain way that was hurtful. And it may be connected to that alcohol energy, alcoholism. Being brash, not thinking before acting or before doing. And this being a part of that behavior here. Not only is it about stagnancy with the Hangman, but also being connected to, you know, making you a second option or having you feel a certain way about yourself, as if you're some kind of sacrifice that you can just be, you know, lashed out against, abused, misused, mistreated, whatever, however that comes in for you. And notice that water, this little path of water. This is taking me back to here and what's here. As much as this person, this energy here, wanted to have you in this energy here, they could not because you're up here. And it's almost like they couldn't get to you. As much as they tried to, they could not get to you. This is an energy of 3. And this is all going back to that protection. You being a divine conduit. And being very balanced here too. Being strong in your power, a Virgo and Pisces. Having that wholeness from within. And still having love after all that. How awesome are you? This is a card of Pisces. Want to mention this here too. 9 of Swords. So, Dark Night of the Soul energy. And this just being about the consequences of someone's actions. Where someone's now in their head. Possibly not able to sleep at night because of all of this shit. This being all the bullshit that was being spoken on. And here's that 9 energy I was getting with the reversal 6 connected to it. And the 9 of Wands. And you in that Chiron energy, and you just being a great conqueror, having the knowing and having the faith that you're going to be just fine because you stayed the course, you stayed in integrity and did what you needed to do as far as certain cycles are considered. And you didn't overstep your boundaries. You didn't overstep and lash out. You didn't react to what it is that you experienced. You stayed in this energy here, which is a magical superpower here, showing great testament to your strength. Nines are about completions here too, but I'm getting this as being a part of a night, dark night of the soul here with the Five of Swords. There's that Two of Swords. And another set of Two of Swords, where I'm getting that being even greater resistance, where it may have attempted to try to affect the healing that you were going through coming out of this situation here. Five of Swords is about doing what it takes to win at all costs, that being a part of that lashing out and not thinking about the consequences. Lies, deception, Seven of Swords, even with the 5 and then the 2 here. Complete hot mess. And then again, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we have here the Ace of Wands. I don't get this as being about, you know, a new creative endeavor or passionate start. I feel that this is more connected to a sexual energy. Someone masking themselves. I am getting the King of Wands. Not wanting to be seen for the truth of who it is that they are. Not willing to face themselves. And because that Two of Swords energy is here, I feel that that's the energy that you dealt with, coming from what's within these individuals here. And then it playing out and being projected onto you to have you feel a certain way about yourself when it had nothing to do with you. And then we have the Knave of Chalices. This is the Page of Cups. This is that energy I was feeling more of coming out from this, and it being the outside of you energy. And this not being you. This being the representation of someone who was so fluid in their energy, so watery, that the atmosphere surrounding you was almost like bleeding into what it is that you had going, and it just being about that disrespect of your boundaries. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles here. And I feel that this is you. And what's been taken for granted. And what these energies here could have possibly had. This being a part of a destined situation from past lifetimes that was to bring complete stability, great love, the Two of Cups, partnership, groundedness, stability, found a strong, stable foundation that had a great amount of wealth connected to it here, involving two individuals, and a great family life here too as well. And just completely taking this for granted, being in that indecision mode. Still having to do the work for self. And I feel that this is, you know, all coming to the surface to also help you. Lessons have been learned on you, you know, knowing what you'll stand for, what you're attracting, what needed to be done as far as the work from within you, but also why it is that you're here as a part of your purpose, going through certain karmic cycles to assist and support, and then realizing you've done the work. The work has been done. If you're not seeing what it is that you know you rightfully deserve, you have no problem in saying goodbye and moving on and moving forward, because you know what is meant for you. And if it's not coming through with certain individuals, you have to say goodbye. And that also bringing about that Ten of Swords for these hurtful energies who I feel got comfortable in these cycles here of doing this. You ending those cycles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Oh, before this card comes out too, I just want to reiterate what I was picking up here with that wand. It being right there. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay, this one wanted to flip first. Right away, I got that this is just possibly a twin flame energy here. But this also being about the stability from within your spirit. Just how it is that you are, who it is that you are, how it is that you're protected. Very firm in your decision and putting action into making sure you have a stable foundation. This is for energy connected to the Cancerian energy that was mentioned, the moon being the ruler of Cancer. So then, given that this wanted to show first, I do feel that this is speaking to your soul your soul energy. And then this stack, we'll go ahead and keep this together to see what we have. We have the Hierophant on top, another 5. And this just confirming, as it should, because it's clarifying what was being picked up here. So contract energy, trying to make you feel a certain way, connected to this Lovers, that being about a choice, trying to have you hooked into this third-party situation, and then it goes right back to that 3 cup there, and it just being very painful. You can see this arrow pointing, where I do feel that this, for a lot of you, is you. This arrow pointing, making you a constant target when you're completely innocent. The breasts are out here. I'm getting that as being a part of vulnerability, connected to the innocence of you. 6 energy being your energy, 6th house energy here. So that being the shadow work, I'm getting as a part of your wholeness energy that's playing out for these other individuals. I am getting more than one individual here, more than one contract, and it just being a fucking burden. This person having these burdens from within, and it just being projected all onto you, so that this person could or these people could indulge in these disastrous third-party situations, thinking that, you know, for whatever reason, that it's the thing to do. And this being learned behavior from, you know, their own familial experiences and how they grew up, perspectives, what have you. Even this hangman is about, you know, certain perspective. And this person or these people just grew up with this abuse in their life, thinking that that was something, you know, that was okay to do. But you're hurting other individuals. Hurt people hurt people. So that's what I'm getting there. And being another 10, components of 5, it's over, and over, and completely over is what I'm hearing. With all the 5s, all the 10s, the judgment energy, judgment being right before the world card, that being a card of 21, it's a reversal energy of the 12 of the hangman. It's finished, and you're here. And I do feel this may be speaking also to an actual true connection that's coming through, connected to the stability that you have been keeping for yourself, have built up for yourself here too, in the midst of all this melee here. This is, man, may you receive. Of course you're going to receive this, but as you're receiving this, really truly embrace the comforts, the luxuries, the peace, and the fun that's meant for you. Because all this is none of this is fun. None of it. And it's been a long extended period of time is also what I'm getting for you. Here we have the Hermit. This being your card. You being that natural healer. And as I see this, I feel that this is, you know, the transmutation of the energy that you dealt with, connected to that Ace of Wands and this Wand energy in this person, or these energies. And this being the energy of someone who may be coming through here for you as a part of, you know, the wholeness from within. This being the Virgo Pisces energy. You have it here, and you also have it here. This is stellar. stellar, and even more great that it's the feminine and masculine energy that are represented here. Because I feel here like you just had to be completely strong for yourself, whether it meant being in that masculine, that strong emperor energy, and that's what I'm getting there. But this really truly speaking to, you know, the balance from within you as the adult energy that I was getting when this first came out. You want to stay with your, like, you're not playing. Like, you're really not playing. Is what I'm getting here. I don't want to keep this too long. I just think this is amazing. And then here's that water, and you walking on it. You being the exemplar and showing what it is that you could do with that water and not be so limited in the mindset. I feel you've already relayed these messages, and you just continue to show this by being yourself, because you're definitely in that movement forward of being protected and having the faith, closing cycles, and moving forward. In your element of being that, like I'm hearing a savior, and being that medicine woman or that medicine man. And this being about the new that's coming through for you, where this could be about another person that's coming through in the physical for you with a new wand, who's got all the glories and the wonders and the magic of what it is that you've been manifesting in partnership that you have not been finding. You've discovered this from within, having gone through this, and now are coming into seeing this in someone else here possibly. And there's that sun energy where I was picking that up there. Veil energy here too. High priestess energy is coming through. Spiritual leader. 9 energy is Jupiter, Sagittarius energy, and even Pisces, Jupiter being the ruler of Pisces. This is bomb. You're strong. You're powerful and you're strong. And it's coming through. Your blessings are here. I don't even get, you know, this whole hermit energy of going within and staying. I'm not getting that at all. I feel this is just speaking to your strong representation of the wholeness from within you as a beautiful Virgo moon energy, and also, you know, embracing that energy of your polarity opposite of Pisces. And you really creating change. Kudos to you. Virgo Moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers, and until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Peace.